everybody, it's Sports Number Ricardo Live One. This Monday night goes out to Simon and Clarissa Pebbles Robinson. They're celebrating 19 years of dating. Okay, my bad. They've been married so long, okay? Here we go. The Grand Bahama Regatta was a win to fail, or the lack of it, that is. And guess what? The boaters are still talking about it. The 21st edition of the Grand Bahama Regatta was a weather event. The skippers and sailors wondered whether the wind would blow and they can sail their sloops. For the most part, the sloops were like sitting ducks on a pond. Flat water and wind not in sight. When the wind did cooperate, the Long Island Sacrifice totaled 28 points and won the overall title. H2O also with some 28 points and second place. It was a family affair for Colin. He had his sons on the boat, Colin 1 and Colin 2.
This is the first time I won a regatta now in quite a few years, because some of the boats building now are pretty new boats and they all rigged up pretty good, and a lot of competition from I built my boat like 16 years ago. So I said before I left Long Island, I said I got to come to be the VDK. That's the main thing I want to do, because she winning so much regattas and I got to put a stop to her, you know.
But you've also got your kids sailing with you. Why are you putting your kids and getting them to sail with you now?
Yeah, well, you know, we grew up in this, so as I was a young boy in the sailing, I love sailing, so I trained the kids the same way, you know.
For Colin Cartwright II, it was a super event, and it was great sailing with Pops.
We did very good. It was very experiencing, learning more stuff every time we go sailing.
So how does he help you when you get on the boat in terms of what you guys doing as far as sailing?
He helps me sometimes. He tells me when to go in and come out and how to steer and go to the wind and all the basic stuff.
Feel good to be a champion?
Yes, sir.
The Grand Bahama Sailing Club also showed their sailing ability, and they have the awards to prove it. Well, it was a battle of the fitness and the biggest in North Bahamas bodybuilding and fitness competition. The athletes are showing that age is only a number, and when they saw my body, they tell me ain't nothing happening. Megan Shepard will tell you why.
Veterans and novice athletes displaying months and years of hard work and discipline. 5 competitors in the Masters division, all over the age of 40, proving that age is nothing but a number. The overall light heavyweight champion and most muscular, Vincent Paul, competing alone, but says stepping on the stage after a 4-year hiatus was an amazing feeling.
The last time I competed was 2012 at the CACs in Puerto Rico. So between then and now, it's been a lot of work, filling in the gaps, trying to bring up weak body parts, you know, just trying to balance everything out pretty much.
The men's physique was one of the largest for the evening, the men having a showdown in their comparison posing, followed by 1-minute routines to display their muscles and personalities to the crowd. The overall physique title, however, went to the nation's capital with Enderick Ramming.
Coming into it last year, getting a taste of it for my first time winning nationals last year in Nassau. I got the experience and I had to work on posing. Posing was one of my weakest areas, which I was able to bring up this year. I think I'm doing better. I'm not where I need to be, but I'm doing better in terms of posing.
And then there was the middle heavyweight. It was a head-to-head between Joey Roll and Art Nesbitt. But Roll outscored Nesbitt for the win and a pose-off between each divisional winner. Roll then took home the overall title for the Northern Bahamas, and here's how he did it.
Gym early in the morning from 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning. Then, working regular 9 to 5, and, back again to the gym 7 o'clock in the evening. And, being on stage, for me, I've been at it for a while now, so being on stage for me is always a high, is always a good experience. It's something that I love down to the bone. I'll never get tired of this.
Veteran Bernard Davis also took home the first place win for the super heavy division, and crowd favorite Jimmy Norris of New Providence came in first for the light medium. Megan Shepard, ZNS Total Sports.
And Joel has invited me to come up for the Nationals, and tomorrow we'll show what the ladies look like. We're going to go, say what? Okay. John called J.J. Jones and the family had a dinner at Pelican Bay Resort. Let's go to Kimberly Mullings. Say what?
Jonquil Jones is considered the ultimate role model for young people and women at large throughout the Bahamas, according to the Minister of Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville.
You're a clear demonstration that with hard work and commitment, you can accomplish anything that you want to do and anything that you want to be. And for that, I'm grateful to be standing and sitting next to someone that is going to be extremely great throughout the world. And we look forward to following your career, to support you, and to be a part what you're doing both at home and abroad.
Grand Bahama Tourism Director Betty Bethel told Jones that the island is not only proud of her, but behind her, especially at a time when Grand Bahama needs attention and exposure.
We're just going to continue to pray for you, that you do well, and we also will continue to pray for your family.
Jonquil says she's appreciative of the warm welcome she received home. It rejuvenated her moving forward and thanks her support system throughout her journey.
The type of response that I got here and the type of emotions and the way that y'all made me feel, I know that I'll be able to push through anything. To my family, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because without y'all I wouldn't be here today. Y'all made me who I are, whether it was with my cousins, playing in the yard or fighting. To my parents having to, discipline me and, make sure that I was going on the right path. To my coaches who took the time out to make sure that, I was the best athlete that I could be and the best person that I could be.
Jones made a presentation thanking Tourism Minister Obi Wilchcombe for greeting her and all that he's done with the basketball.
He lost his mother just a while back, and he was still able to, put a lot of this together, and he was still able to come out and support me and Buddy. So I have tremendous respect for him for that, for coming out despite his loss.
She also gave an autographed Nike basketball to Permanent Secretary Melvin Seymour for the book he gave her during the courtesy call to the Ministry for Grand Bahama. The Swingers Junkanoo group came in, and JJ and her childhood coach Gladson May McPhee rushed with them. Her entire family then joined in, but it was clear to see that she got her moves from her mom, Etta Mae Jones. Kimberly Mullings, ZNSO Sports.
Somebody got to tell Moon this is Junkanoo, not the cha-cha. That's sports. And don't forget, tomorrow, Buddy Camp starts 9 o'clock up there at the Jockey with Gym for the kids. Not you old people, just for the kids, okay? Let's look at sports.